Okay, today we have a lesson on rates, and our objective is I can calculate unit rates and solve real-world unit rate problems. We've done this quite a bit for bell work and homework, so hopefully we can have a good understanding getting to this concept now. A couple of definitions. Rate, you're going to write a rate is a ratio of two quantities using different units. Example, it costs $27 for 3 pizzas. So the rate is 27 to 3, right? $27 for 3 pizzas. The algebraic expression of rate is A units to B units. Okay, 27 to 3. Now if you're going to simplify that to make it a unit rate, I guess we're going to go over that. Okay, so that's just a rate. Let's go over unit rate. A unit rate compares a quantity to 1 unit of another quantity. So we've learned this before. When we change it to, this was the rate, to make it a unit rate, we're always comparing it to 1. So we know how much it costs for 3 pizzas, so how much does it cost for 1 pizza? That's the unit rate. So example, if it costs $27 for 3 pizzas, then it would cost $9 for 1 pizza. So the unit rate is 9 to 1. The algebraic expression of unit rate is A over B units to 1 unit. Okay? So equivalent rates have the same unit rate. So you can always, if it's an equivalent rate, you can always simplify it back to the same rate. If it's simplified, it goes back to the same thing. If it costs $27 for 3 pizzas, it costs, for example, $54 for 6 pizzas. The unit rate is the same. Okay, both times the unit rate simplifies to 9 to 1. So that makes them equivalent. All right. Procedure for calculating unit rates. Number 1, determine the rate in a given scenario and write the rate as a ratio. Number 2, calculate the unit rate by dividing the first number in the ratio by dividing the first number in the rate ratio by the second number in the rate ratio. I think it'll make some more sense to do the examples. Let's try it together. Okay, a pack of 10 pencil erasers costs 50 cents. What is the rate written as a ratio? Okay, you got 10 pencil erasers for 50 cents. So the ratio is 10 to 50 cents. What is the unit rate cost for 1 eraser? If 10 costs 50 cents, we're going to divide. How do we get from 10 to 1 if we want to know how much 1 costs? So you divide this by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 50 divided by 10 is 5, but we're talking cents, and so it's, I think it might make better to do slashes on this can. 1 is 5 cents. Okay? Let's try another one together. It takes Greg 60 minutes to run 6 miles. What is Greg's running rate written as a ratio? So it's 60 minutes, 6 miles. The unit rate, so now instead of 6 miles, we want it to be just 1 mile, so we know how many minutes it takes him to run 1. So how do I get from 6 to 1? I divide by 6. So I do the same thing over here. 60 divided by 6 is 10. So he can run 6 miles in 60 minutes, but he can run 1 mile in 10 minutes. This is the unit rate. Okay, this is his rate. This is the unit rate. We brought it down to 1. Okay, if you'll turn your paper over. All right. We've got some pause and tries. So you're going to be doing the same thing. When you finish this backside, you can bring this piece of paper to me and get it checked off and take 2 tickets. And thank you so much.